Council Leadership Forum?
No, I haven't.
Did Mr. Canny, Mr. Grabsky, Senator Doran, or Mr. Washington ever identify themselves as the members of a group called the Alachua Leadership Forum?
They said to me about NUVA program. NUVA with brother, he's in it too, brother Lee Merrick. They call it the NUVA program, they told me. Because ever since I've been on, he's been trying to get me to come up to the meeting. He'll put flyers on my door, and they was telling me about the new recreation center. And they told me they the one that went on and on about a lot of stuff that I really don't really care for. Really, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad what's happening last week, but I don't have time to really get involved in all that.
Now, at the point in time that you went and spoke to Mr. Washington in the parking lot about a bunch of people contacting you, were you upset about the contact that you were getting?
Yes, I was tired of them. Every time I see them, they actually telling me about Lewis and somebody call you about the election and the absentee ballot. It was no big deal to me.
Did you feel that you were being harassed?
Yes, I was tired of the whole thing. Like I was being forced in the straight front to hurt somebody. Like I was upset about it. I ain't upset about it.
Did you speak to Mr. Watson about it because you wanted the harassment to stop?
Yes, I did. And I want to let them know I ain't in none of this stuff. I don't even know what's going on.
What questions I have?
Yeah, I have just 2 or 3 more questions. When you were at the table on that day that you described with these, Mr. Canny and Mr. Grabsky and Charlotte Ryan there.
She wasn't at the table.
She wasn't there.
She said, you going out there. She was in there doing her paperwork.
On that occasion.
Okay.
Didn't they say that they were going to interview 10 other people?
So they had 10 other people that they got to talk to about this and that.
That they had to talk to you about it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, do you remember that you saw Mr. Grabsky at Connie's house sometime after he was arrested?
I did see him.
And you remember what you said to him?
Oh, I told him that I was sorry that happened to him and that I didn't know that he called me and told me something about he was arrested. I said, I'm sorry that happened to you, you know. I'm glad you're out, you know. And I went to no detail, and then later on, sometime in the morning, he called me and told me something about I was going to work in stocks about looking in the newspaper. Mr. Close had said a lot of stuff about me that I said about film, and it's a bunch of lies that he put in the paper.
Yeah.
I said, well, Close couldn't say it there. He couldn't talk lies on me. He couldn't say it, so I said to him, I said, but I get a paper.
To him, to Mr. Grabsky.
Yeah, and then I said to Michael, I was at the store, and I know what happened. I was at the store. I looked down, I was paying for my gas. I looked down and saw his picture, orange outfit, yeah. And I said, Mr. Michael, like, he went to jail, and then Michael went to tell me about, I didn't buy the paper, I just looked and saw his picture. And Michael told me what was going on. I said, I'm sorry that happened, you know, and all that.
Michael is your son?
That's right, him, Michael.
Oh, Michael Canny.
Okay. And I said, well, you know, I'm sorry that happened. I even told him I was sorry it happened to him.
Now, did you say that Mr. Watson called you and told you that Mr. Grabsky had been arrested?
No.
No, okay.
No.
I just wanted to make sure I understood what you're saying. So you
Well, I said he called me later and told me sometime.
He did Mr. Grabsky?
Yeah,
okay.
after the arrest or something, I don't know how many weeks or month or whatever. He said, you got a paper? He called me early one morning and my son was going to work. I said, no, I don't. He said, well, you need to read the paper. Mr. Watson got all this stuff in the paper about what you said, a bunch of lies that you said that we asked this. And Mr. Watson said, I said, Mr. Watson could have said a lot of stuff like that. I'll get a paper.
Mm-hmm.
lady I get paper. My name was not mentioned in the paper. It was a lady, all he saying, like I said, he tried to record me, which they knew who they tried to record, because I don't know, it was 10 other people y'all tried to record before, because y'all tried to record 10 other people, y'all wouldn't have to call me and tell me that I was in the newspaper for the recording. So it must be, he was talking about me.
Have you talked to Mr. Watson about Mr. Rasky's being arrested?
No. It wasn't really not concerned really about it.
No, but I meant...
But, you know, not talking to him, but I talked to him, told him I was sorry to help him, but I didn't get into him about what happened, why you arrest him, or, I didn't know. I didn't get it. That was not my business.
So you haven't talked to Mr. Watson about it?
No, not. I still ain't asking about why you arrest that man, why you know, I feel sorry for him that happened, you know, because nobody want to, you know, but I have not asked the police about what took place, how it happened, and not, you might just stand out there and look at the one about that. I don't know.
Yeah, we're about to trek through here.
Hey, I'll be here shortly. Don't call back no more. You give me 2 minutes, okay? Now. Okay.
Do you remember reading the paper you referred to a while ago? And which your name wasn't in the paper?
No, it wasn't. Not like he told me it was.
Yeah. Was there anything in the paper that you had told Mr. Watson? Do you remember?
Did I told him?
That you had told him.
I did tell him that they tried to record me.
Okay.
Like I said, all I can feel when he told me that 10 other people they had an interview, and then when he called me and told me that he said some stuff about me in the paper, a lot of lies and stuff, that's what he said. And I said, Coach couldn't did that, you know, and then I found
out. Because he could have done it because it's not what you said? Or?
Right, he couldn't tell no lies on me about what he was trying to tell me. All he was having to paper at the time was going out of town. He was trying to tell me what he said about me, that I said.
Okay.
And I said, I know Coach couldn't tell me that, and I got a paper.
Okay.
And that paper did not sound like what he was saying, like he said a lot of stuff I said or whatever.
Okay.
And he did not have my name, so I figured he interviewed 10 other people how to record. I know he tried to record me.
Okay. And did anybody ever ask you to do anything except tell the truth?
Yes.
Who did?
Everybody said just tell the truth.
Okay.
I said, ain't nothing else to do but tell the truth.
All right. Nobody ever told you to lie?
No. All I would say the truth. I told him the truth will prevail. I'm not mad about nothing. I ain't trying to hurt nobody, and I will tell the truth. And I ain't trying to be on nobody's side, because I don't know. Y'all know what's going on with this city stuff. I ain't had to ask Mr. Cole about details about what's going on, how it's going on. I ain't asked them about why y'all. They told me they was suing the city. I was shocked because I was just talking to her. She was just coming to me about the election. I didn't know these people suing the city and got a commotion going on. I didn't know what kind of people. I met his mom long years ago when they moved into the house that I tried to open assisted living. And I met his mom, and then when they connected back together, I had already met his mom a long time ago. And then it was I didn't know these people was. I still don't know. I don't even go to none of the meetings.
Okay.
And then this NUBA program, you ever heard of the NUBA program? They told me the name was the NUBA. They do what for the city and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dixon.
You're great.
That's all I know.
Thank you very much.